Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Know Your Data to Item series. In our previous episode, we talked about do you remember which items we talked about in our previous episode? Also, we talked about Enchanted Mango and Sentry Ward. And in this episode, we are looking to finish it off or at least complete these two items. Let's begin. Dust of Appearance. It's an item purchasable at base shop under Consumables, only covering ability, recommended heroes, trivia, cowards, and changes. Before we go though, let's look at this card. It costs 8 gold and sell value is 40 gold per count. You can have unlimited stacks. For inventory slot, active, it reveals. We'll see what that does. Charges 1. It does not give any bonuses, it is shareable, does not give any usage alert. Recipe looks like this. Now, moving on to not recommended heroes, but first ability. Yeah, Reveal is a no targeted aura based ability, affects enemies, damage, magical type damage. For 12 seconds, creates an area that reveals invisible and slows heroes by 20% in an 1050 radius. Where caster was standing, invisible units revealed by dust take 25 damage. Debuff effect on enemies lingers for 8 seconds after leaving area of effect. Okay. Animation cast is instantaneously, so no delay. Radius is 1050, damage 25, movement speed slow is 20%, duration 12 seconds, oral limit duration is for 8 seconds. Cooldown is 30 seconds, does not cost any mana, interrupts caster's channeling abilities upon cast, so be careful. Creates 1050 radius aura centered around casters, affecting all enemies, including visible ones within radius of the cast. Aura lingers for 8 seconds after leaving radius. Units under effect of Shadow Dance, Death Shroud, and Disguise are not revealed, despite the buff being applied on them. Ah, okay. Damage is only applied to enemy units that are invisible upon cast. Units that are not invisible are already built units, not damaged. So, unit needs to be invisible in order to get that damage. Does not affect untargetable units. Reveal first applies damage, then places debuff on targets. So damage first, debuff then. Multiple auras do not stack but refresh duration instead. Can replace debuff on unit in Fog 4 and invulnerable units, but not on hidden units on wards or on wards. Movement speed slow is applied only when enemy units actually are invisible. Okay. This means during fade time or fade delay of invisibility, unit is not slow. Recommended heroes. Dust of Appearance is usually purchased by gankers and heroes who can pick off enemies on their own, being very useful to counter invisible heroes and Shadowblade. Trivia. Prior to July 14, 2017 pass, Dust of Appearance active ability Reveal did not have an official name. This name was taken from Dota 2 Wiki and officially implemented into Dota 2. Okay. So gallery looks like this. And recent changes change Reveal ability to operations. Now creates 12-second aura applying to all its ability effects centered around caster instead of applying a debuff. Has an 8-second aura link duration. And before that, in 7.31 version, revealed that deals 24 physical damage to invisible enemies upon placing debuff, which still stays true. Radiant Skull comes with 920, and it still stays true. Alright, so this was about Dusk of Appearance, and now let's talk about Healing Salve. Healing Salve is an item purchasable at base shop under Consumables. There may also be dug up with the Trusty Shuffle. Okay, we'll be covering additional information about the trivia galleries and changes. But before doing so, let's look at this card here. It costs 100 gold, sell value is 50 gold per account, stacks no limit per inventory slot, stock 4 initially and 4 maximum. 120 is 2 minutes cooldown. Active is to self. We'll see what that is. Yes, momentarily. Charge is 1. No bonuses. It is not shareable. Does not give any usage alert. Risk looks like this. Now, looking at additional information, Helling Salt dug up with Trusted Shovel are fully shareable. Okay, but cannot be sold. Ability Solve. Target unit. Affect allied heroes. Grants 30 hero health regeneration to target for 13 seconds. Grants 30 health regeneration to target for 13 seconds. Wow. If unit is attacked by an enemy hero or Roshan, effect is lost. Heals for half amount when cast on an ally. If you cast for an ally on an ally, it gets half. Cast animation is instantaneously. Cast range is 250. Health regen bonus is 30. Duration, self duration is 13 seconds. Allied duration is for 6.5 seconds. 9. Health regen bonus stays same, just duration gets down. No cooldown if timer does not cost any mana. Double tapping automatically targets self. Can also be allied. Can also be cast on allies with control, by pressing control. Can only target heroes, illusions, and creep heroes. Can be cast on untargetable units easily affected by Shadow Realm. Indirectly through their hero portrait. Owner of the item does not have to pay selected target to use self on them. Okay. Successive cast on same target. Do not stack but refresh duration. The usual can regenerate up to 390 health over its full duration with cast on self. Can regenerate up to 195 over its full duration cast on allies. Targeting on creep heroes, close illusion also regenerate for half similar. Player-based damage, regardless of factions and Roshan based damage greater than 0 after dash and dispels effect. Does not get dispelled by self-damage. Okay. Damage sources or damage flag by HP. Alright. So trivia prior to version 6.54 in Dota, Healing Salve was known as Flask of Sapphire Water. Name along with its icon was likely changed to help visually differentiate from Auto. Alright, makes sense. So this is how it looks. And recent changes 7.33 version reduced initial stock from infinite to 4, and it reduced max stock from infinite to 4. Increase restock time from 0 to 120. Alright, so this is how it is these days. And 7.31D version, reduce all form duration. 13 to 60.5. So that's when it starts, halved. Reduce gold cost from 110 to 100, which stays true. In 7.31 version, reduce health regeneration bonus from 40 to 30, stays true still. Increase duration from 10 to 13, stays true for self. Total health restored from 400 to 390, stays true still. So that's it, fellas. That was about the healing self. Can we actually finish it off with a bottle? I think so. It's quite a lot of red. So let's do this in our next episode, shall we? Until then, be good to yourself and everybody around you, both in-game and out-game. And last but not least, fellas, good game, everybody. Good game.